Come with me while I take a walk because it's Sunday and I'm bored. I'm going to check out a place called Leakin Park in Baltimore, and while I was going up there, I walked through this neighborhood. Nice trees. I also walked by a giant cemetery. I don't know why there are so many cemeteries in Baltimore. Maybe that's an East Coast thing. There are just so many cemeteries. It's not like that on the West Coast or in the Western United States where I'm from, but it's been cool to see. Also got myself a Gatorade at my favorite corner store to stay hydrated. Believe me when I say this, roundabouts are going to save American infrastructure. Also, as I'm walking here, there's this completely fenced off area with nice trails and lots of overgrowth, and all the roads are closed, and it's next to this pretty nice looking neighborhood. It might have been a park at some point, but I wonder why it is now closed to the public. Just crossed this big ass Strode. I could have taken the bus, and I actually really like Baltimore's bus system, but I need some exercise. My legs were feeling kind of tight, so this is what I decided to do. I got into this different neighborhood and all these beautiful houses, right? That's the first thing you'd think, but every time I see this, all I can think of is how much of an impact red lighting has had on this country. Because just a couple blocks back that way, where I live, you know, there's trash everywhere, there's people that are obviously struggling, and less than a mile away, this is what you got, completely oblivious. We've made it to the edge of the park where I want to go to, kind of, but the trail in isn't for another bit, so gotta keep going. What the fuck is going on with my hair? I do like how there is this protected walking area for pedestrians and cyclists, and also the view off this side cliff with all the trees is really cool. With all the nature and these curvy roads, this would be a pretty decent road to take a drive down too. Just saw some cars almost getting in an accident up there, and also there's a tree right in my path, which I will easily go over. That lady that just drove up back there asked me for directions. I am not from here, so I had to pull out the map to give her directions, but I think she'll find her way, I hope. Kept going and I found this pretty cool creek too. We are officially diverging from the road, and I think this is going to take us to the center of the park. Got this cool bridge that we're going to walk across the creek on. We reached our first major clearing in the trail. It looked like there's some people having a party off in the distance. Hope they're having a good time. Just found that old lady I helped. She made it. She was very thankful. They're also super nice. That was cool. Found this nice bench to sit and relax, rest a bit while I decide where I want to go next. The nature center, there's a trail over there, but it's closed. The playground is pretty far away. I think I'm just gonna go on a random trail that way. That'll loop around and eventually take me in the direction of home. But yeah, I think I sat down and rested for too long because now my legs are more sore than when I sat down, but we ball, so I'm walking again to keep the blood moving, and we'll just see where the trail takes me. There's a trail that goes up that way, but there's also this. Wonder what this is. I checked it out inside, it was just empty, so we're gonna keep going. I was gonna go this way, but this says the trail is closed, so we're gonna go that way instead. I made it to the top of that hill trail, to this other massive clearing. There's another party of people hanging out back there, but I think the playground's right in front of me, so maybe I'll sit on the swing for a bit, rest. I'm getting pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna start heading home soon. Nailed the dismount. I'm tired as fuck though, so let's take the bus home. There is a motherfucking mini railroad here. This must be so cool when it's running. It's a bit of a walk to the bus station, but for $2 to rest my body and get myself home, I think that's a worthy trade-off. I'm here at the bus stop waiting. The bus comes in like 10 minutes, so I think I'm gonna watch some F1 highlights while I wait. Also, some lady just asked me for directions, and then she started speaking another language that I couldn't understand. She also asked for the time. I told her it was 6. I told her when the bus was coming, and then she walked off. And then a police officer came up to me and was like, hey, what was that lady asking you? I just said she asked for the time and the directions, and then he drove away. That was really weird. My chariot arrives. Thanks, man.
Welcome aboard the MTA.
And just like that, we're a block away from home. And look at that kitty cat. So cute. I should have worn bug spray because my arms are super itchy now. Home, sweet home.